Kaveh Solokol is alongside me here on the set. Kaveh, £100 million, a British record transfer fee.
Yes, look, I've just been listening to a video that the Aston Villa Chief Executive Christian Purslow has just put on social media that explains the background to this case. It's very refreshing, actually. The video is 5 minutes long, and it explains everything from his point of view and Aston Villa's point of view. And I think it is worth going through it quite quickly. Christian Purslow says that last summer there was quite a lot of interest in signing Jack Grealish. And for that reason, they sat down with Jack Grealish's advisors and talked about offering him a new contract. Now, at that point, Jack Grealish and his advisors said, we will be happy to sign a new contract under one condition. And the condition is that it has to have a clause whereby if a club who were in the Champions League and Aston Villa weren't in the Champions League came in for him, then he would be allowed to leave if there was a release clause in the contract which was put in of £100 million. So that is why the release clause was put in. And Aston Villa say they set it at that level because they believed that nobody would pay that kind of money.
Yeah.
And even if they did, they believed that that is what Jack Grealish was worth because he is such an extraordinary talent. Now, fast forward to this summer. And Christian Purslow says that after the Euros, we all saw what Jack Grealish did playing for England. Even though he only started one game, he had a real impact when he came off the bench. Christian Purslow says that after the Euros, a number of clubs expressed an interest in signing Jack Grealish, but the figures they were quoting were of no interest whatsoever to Aston Villa, and they were below £100 million. He says, finally, Manchester City contacted him and said they were willing to trigger the release clause. They were willing to pay £100 million for him. At that point, Christian Purslow sat down with Jack Grealish, his advisors and his family, and they made it clear that they wanted him to stay. And after a lot of soul searching and a lot of thinking and a lot of turmoil, Jack Grealish, in a highly emotional meeting with Christian Purslow, told him that he wanted to move to Manchester City, that he decided he wanted to move. And he said the decision purely boiled down to a desire to play Champions League football. That is what it was all about. Christian Purslow went on to say that he and the other people who run Aston Villa, including the manager, knew that this day would come one day, and they had prepared for it. And he said that Jack Grealish is such an incredible player that you can't replace him with just one player. And for that reason, they prepared for his departure by looking for 3 forward players who they feel had the qualities to replace Jack Grealish. And he says that is the reason that Aston Villa have signed Buendia, Bailey and Ings. So really interesting video from the Aston Villa Chief Executive. Very refreshing to see.
Great when people explain it to us.
Straight away and explain it. It's just him and the camera, 5 minutes long, well worth watching.